Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is pretty cold here in Multan. We are in the season of spring, and usually the springs are not that very cold as it is today. Well, the war goes on, and the aggressor has lost it. United States of America, the aggressor in Middle East, has lost the war. Israel, the regional power, the aggressor in Middle East, has lost the power, has lost the war. They have been categorically defeated by Iran, a weaker nation, a lone nation facing superpower, the heavy battalions, and a smaller army has defeated the largest army. And here it is today. The Americans and the Israelis have been beaten on all grounds of the war. They've been beaten in the air, they've been beaten on the sea, and yes, they have been beaten on the ground as well, although they dare not come on the ground. But whatever the force is in the form of Kurds or whatsoever they had sent, they have been comprehensively been defeated by the Iranians. And now it has all come to the Strait of Hormuz. Well, Iran understands its geopolitical significance and very intelligently uses its geopolitical significance. Iran has not closed itself to the Westerners or even to the others. Talk about the Indians. Iran is open to the others. In fact, Iran is open to all of them except the aggressors. And of course, aggressors are USA and Israel. And they have very successfully secluded off the NATO forces away from the clutches of United States of America. And now the whole of the war has come to the Strait of Hormuz. It is under control of Iran. Iran allows Chinese ships. Iran allows all other non-aggressive ships, non-aggressors ships if they are not the aggressors against Iran. And Iran allows it to the neutral nations, and the aggressors have failed. Now they request the support from NATO, support from Europe, and they have all refused it. Iran allowed two Indian ships to cross through Strait of Hormuz, a very genius action, intelligent action. I compliment it. And then the Iranian president talked to the French president only last night. And of course, Iranian president has mentioned the peaceful passage of the commercial ships belonging to all the nations who have not entered into an aggression against Iran. Iran does not want to demolish the very economic system, the very commercial system, but Iran won't allow it to USA, to the aggressors. So here is a ray of hope for the nations in Europe and elsewhere in the world. The Americans and the Israelis dare not attack Strait of Hormuz. Their B-2 bombers have failed to bring any significant change on the ground. Well, their B-2 bombers or B-52 or whatever we call them are simply nothing more than a drama. And it's a farce that goes on, and the farce brings nothing but more humiliation for the Americans and the Israelis on the hands of Iranians. Here it continues.